Welcome to our free 18-day SSC CGL High Yield Rapid Revision Crash Course, Day 17. I am AI, your SSC CGL exam expert, presented by Mohammed Nadeem Abbasi. We are literally at the finish line right now, and today's session is just absolutely packed with high-value, exam-ready info. We're going to maximize that general awareness score by targeting exactly what the examiners love to throw at you.
Listen closely. करंट अफेयर्स का पिछले एक साल का रट्टा मार कंटेंट छोड़ो, इस वीडियो में हम वही 50 हॉट टॉपिक्स, अवार्ड्स और स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज़ डिस्कस करेंगे जो पक्का आने वाले हैं. Seriously. Just forget about memorizing an entire year's worth of random news. In this explainer, we are cutting straight through the noise. We're focusing purely on the highest yield topics that are practically guaranteed to show up on your paper.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with everyday science, hitting biology, chemistry, and physics. Then we pivot to current affairs in space and tech, followed by awards and sports, and then wrap up with our final checkout. Let's not waste a single second.
Section 1. Everyday science, biology, and chemistry.
So the general science portion is going to hand you about 7 to 10 crucial questions in Tier 1. And if you look at the breakdown, biology is taking a massive 40% slice of that pie. That translates to about 3 to 4 questions per exam. Physics and chemistry? They split the rest evenly at 30% each. Basically, what this means is biology has to be your absolute top priority when you're revising. You need to know human diseases, cell structures, and basic plant biology like the back of your hand.
All right, moving over to chemistry, you must absolutely commit these chemical formulas to memory. SSC examiners love making you map common names to their formulas. It's classic everyday science. You need to know that baking soda is NaHCO3. You've got to remember that plaster of Paris is calcium sulfate hemihydrate, that's CaSO4.5H2O. And don't forget aqua regia, the royal water that can actually dissolve gold, which is a mix of 3 parts hydrochloric acid and 1 part nitric acid. Take a mental screenshot right now. These are pure exam gold.
Let's do a quick active recall check. What's the scientific process where you induce precipitation by injecting certain chemicals into clouds to speed up raindrop formation? Think about how science applies to everyday phenomena, because that's exactly what the syllabus asks for.
It's artificial rain, or cloud seeding. They usually do this using chemicals like silver iodide. It's a prime example of a concept that bridges basic chemistry with environmental science. That is exactly the type of applied science question you're going to face.
Section 2. Everyday science, physics highlights. Now, physics typically guarantees 2 to 3 solid questions on your exam. The trick here is knowing exactly what to study. You don't need a PhD, you just need to master those class 6 to 10 NCERT concepts. Your high-yield targets for Tier 1 are units and measurements, the basics of motion and force, work, power, and energy, the behavior of light, specifically reflection and refraction, and the fundamentals of heat and temperature. If you're short on time, these are the bullet points you must review.
And this right here perfectly shows the strategic difference between your Tier 1 and Tier 2 prep. Tier 1 just wants basic awareness. Can you identify a concept like motion or light in a real-world scenario? But for Tier 2, the exam demands a much more detailed application, pushing into heavy stuff like thermodynamics and wave motion. So strategize your revision. Get the basics down now and save the deep dive for Tier 2.
Section 3. Current affairs, space, and tech.
Current affairs as a whole gives you another 8 to 10 critical questions. Look at this number, 231. That massive number is the total amount of space accomplishments, missions, ground tests, tech demos achieved by ISRO in the year 2025 alone. With an output that high, space tech isn't just a possibility for the exam, it is an absolute guarantee.
To understand the present, examiners really love testing the timeline of our space heritage. We kicked things off with Chandrayaan-1 back in 2008, then came Mongolian, the Mars orbiter, in 2013, and of course the historic Chandrayaan-3 landing on August 23, 2023. Oh, and a huge pro tip for you. August 23rd is now officially celebrated as National Space Day in India. Write that down for sure.
Time for another quick recall question to see if you're keeping up with the early 2026 ISRO launches. Which specific rocket variant was used in the January 12, 2026 PSLV C-62 mission?
It was the PSLV-DL variant. This is the exact level of detail SSC examiners love to hit you with. You should also note that this specific mission didn't just carry its main payload. It actually dropped 15 co-passenger satellites into orbit too.
Shifting gears from space to AI, keep this number in your head. $50 billion. That was Microsoft's massive pledge to tackle AI inequality, announced at the highly publicized 2026 India AI Impact Summit in New Delhi. And what makes this event super testable is that during the summit, India actually set a Guinness World Record by gathering over 250,000 AI responsibility pledges in a single 24-hour period. Big numbers, big impact, highly likely to be on the test.
Section 4. Current Affairs, Awards and Sports.
This is another incredibly high-yield zone. We all know SSC examiners are obsessed with international awards. For early 2026, the Golden Globes are front and center. You've got to know the big three. Best Actor went to Cillian Murphy, Best Actress was awarded to Emma Stone, and Best Director was snagged by Christopher Nolan. Keep those names super fresh in your memory.
Mascots are basically free trivia points if you study them. For the Khelo India Beach Games held in 2026, the official mascot was Pearl, the enthusiastic dolphin. Also, a quick side note, Tamil Nadu secured second place in those games, taking home a total of 8 medals.
Actually, speaking of the number 8, let's lock that number into your mind for another incredible sports achievement. 8 represents the staggering total number of World Cups won by Australian cricketer Alyssa Healy over her entire career. That is 6 T20 World Cups and 2 ODI World Cups. So when you see the number 8 on the exam, I want you to think Tamil Nadu's medals and Alyssa Healy's World Cups.
Section 5. Final Checkout.
कल हमारी सीरीज का आखिरी दिन है। एक भी स्ट्रैटेजिक पॉइंट्स मिस ना हो, इसलिए अभी सब्सक्राइब दबाओ और फाइनल चेक इन करो। अगर आपका कोई डे मिस हो गया हो तो प्लेलिस्ट पर जाकर आप वॉच कर सकते हैं। Tomorrow is literally the very last day of our crash course, and you absolutely do not want to miss our ultimate strategic wrap-up. Make sure you hit subscribe, binge the playlist if you fell behind on any days, and I'll leave you with this final thought. You now possess the high-yield data that most other candidates just ignore. The only question left is, are you ready to use it and claim your seat? I will see you tomorrow for day 18.